Hello and hi, welcome to Yedidia Shofet.net, and welcome to Halacha of the Week, number 77. So today's question was addressed to the Chief Rabbi is Rabbi, and it might seem a little bit old, but it was a big question then. This was about 20 years ago. Rabbi, is it mutar? Is it permissible? I want to buy fruits, I want to buy some vegetables, I want to buy some meat, some dairy products, I want to buy a lot of different, produce. However, the problem is, the store that I go to, it's not fully a kosher store. For instance, I go to a store where they sell kosher meat. However, at the end of the store, half the stuff is not kosher. They sell non-kosher food. They sell non-kosher meat. And what should I do? I mean, should I trust this guy's supervision? Is he just going to be another one? Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. This is kosher. That's non-kosher. This one's just more expensive. That one's less expensive. What should I do? Should I take his word for it? Here we sell the crab. Here we sell the salmon. I don't know what to do. So he answers very clearly and says, listen, there's a lot of grocery stores. There's a lot of supermarkets where you will see they have kosher sections and they have non-kosher sections. And sometimes they'll be mixed together. It's really up to you to do your major due diligence to see whether the item is kosher or not. Why? And I'll explain it to you. For instance, Baruch Hashem, if you live in Los Angeles, or I'm sure in a Kroger's elsewhere, you will see that there are kosher deli sections in the middle of a supermarket, like Ralph's over here. Now, this section, you know what it has? It has everything. It has meats, it has fish, it has salads, it has bakery, whatever it is. So a person has to think to himself, what's the problem? It has RCC, it has the big OU, it has everything set on it, so should it be a problem? But nevertheless, he has to think for a second. Hold on. There's another deli section right across, which is not kosher. So maybe it could be that someone, maybe he liked the kosher one. He wanted to put down the food and buy it, and it got mixed in, it got switched up. Or maybe the guy from the kosher, he thought that was the original deli, so he bought from there. He's like, why is it so expensive? That's what he's thinking. Really, value kosher food is not that much more expensive. It's $1, $2 more, not that much more. But he comes over to the non-kosher and says, I'm going to save $2 over here. He puts it down. And sometimes it can get mixed up. So the rabbi is saying something very important. He says, the first thing you have to make sure is that the place where you're getting it from, is it one umbrella, which means that it's like one section that has behind it the kosher counter and the non-kosher counter, or is it two different sections? It has to first be two different sections because you can never trust when it's together. And even when it's two different sections in the same supermarket, you have to be very, very careful. Because if you're not careful, you'll always find a lot of things that will end up in your section and unfortunately in your shopping cart. So the rabbi is telling us that, look, when it comes to kosher foods, where you'll go to many supermarkets and you'll find a lot of great things over there, just for a second, check the label. Even though you've bought it before, even though that this item, just check. It takes no more than 1.43 seconds. Just check. I'm serious. It'll be very quick, and you'll be able to know exactly whether if it's kosher or not. Because Rat Hashem, when you go to a kosher supermarket, you don't have these issues. You don't have these problems. So we should try here and there. We should try to support our kosher supermarkets. And of course, and I know there are a lot of stuff that you can't buy at kosher supermarkets. So if you do go, just make sure to check the labels. Thank you and have a great day.